Hi, this is Brittany Herrera with CIT 360. For the familiarity review, I'm going to do use case diagrams. All right, let's begin. What's a use case diagram? It's a diagram in UML that models the functionality of the system using use cases. They're an asset of actions, services, and function that the system is supposed to perform. And here's a couple of websites on the notes section down here that can explain more. So here's an example of use case from Visual Paradigm website, where basically you see over here an actor, or this is a passenger, going to a system which right here is going to be pretty much the airport or checking in the airport, and all the services needed and other actors and relationships for this particular action. Here's another example. Here's a system, the bank ATM. Here's the bank, here's the customer, and the technician. So when the customer goes to the ATM, these are the services that the customer will use, and the bank will actually use all of these, and the technician will be involved in the maintenance and repair. So Wikipedia explains this really well. So what is a use case diagram? It's a high-level view of a system. It's a way to put the system in a diagram to show, in layman's terms, what all services and actors or people are used to perform a specific action, and whether it's a system like going to the bank, making a sandwich, or perhaps maybe an application where you're logging in somewhere and what you get from the login and what databases you access. The purpose of the use case diagram is to simplify and provide a high-level view of a system. So it is a way to make things seem a little bit easier to understand. There are actually a lot of tools that you can use for use case diagrams. I've used the Visual Paradigm before, and so I'm going to use that in the demo. But if you Google use case diagram tools, there are several. You could also do a simple one in Word if you wanted to. It doesn't really trace relationships, but you could put something together like that. All right, so now I'm going to go to the demo in the Visual Paradigm. I've created this system. It's a sandwich shop. So you click System, and it comes up with this blue rectangle. And then these actors are the individuals involved. So basically here, I'm a customer, and I need to talk to the employee. And the employee actually will have a relationship with all of these items. And then basically the employee will give the customer back the item it purchased. And also, like for this, the ingredient purchaser, I might edit this to be like a vendor, which it might be like several different vendors, but I'm just going to make it simple. And maybe I buy bread, condiments, and utensils, vegetables, meat, and everything from that vendor. Or maybe I have different vendors for each one of those. The accounting will be in charge of the money, and they'll be related to the bank. And then actually the system, the sandwich shop, I could say is related to the accounting. And then the manager will be related to the employee. And also this actor over here is actually, let's just say it's the store owner or the real estate the retail shop. retail shop owner. So basically, maybe the manager is renting a space at a mall, and they're going to be related to paying, they're going to be involved with paying this owner. And if the rent goes up, things like that will affect the manager. Also, accounting will affect the bank. And these vendors also can affect the customer because they may not have all these ingredients. Basically, when we make something in Word and we delete something, it doesn't really trace what happened. So if I try to, let's say I try to delete this vendor here, it usually will kind of give me a warning. Are you sure you want to delete it? I'm going to say yes. It has no reference to review, but let's try to do it. And then that dependency has no reference. Now, if I put more information in there, then it might have a harder time deleting it, which could be good because you're showing that now you've changed the system some. Anyways, that is my demo of how to create or to use use case diagrams to create how many people and services are needed to perform an action. Let me know if you have any questions. I enjoyed doing this presentation, and I look forward to hearing from you if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Bye.